You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. You ever dance with the devil in the pale of moonlight? Welcome to Matabo Toys. What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. We're checking out Catwoman here by McFarlanetoys. Now, McFarlane continues to struggle with Catwoman. I'm not sure why, but this is the second different. I know he's made a bunch of variations of that first Catwoman that he's made, but I think this is the second one that he's made. I was super excited for this figure, and it's definitely disappointed me. There's some nice things about it. It looks okay on the shelf, but once you get a closer look at it, oh man, the proportions on this figure are an absolute nightmare. The legs are longer than, they go up to Batman's torso. Like the torso on this Catwoman is so tiny. Some great things about this figure is the face. Number one, the face, but come on, let's include another head sculpt. I know, and you know, he's going to be making another head sculpt, another version of this figure, make it a gold label, and he'll have it like this with the goggles down. Come on, just charge us a little bit more and give us that head sculpt right from the get-go, and don't make us buy two figures that are almost the exact same. But this figure, the oh man, huge ass on it. Holy, check this thing out. Like, wow. But yeah, but the diaper thing, it looks terrible on this. Just how it gets broken up here. Not sure what he could do to avoid that, but this diaper piece is so big and the torso is just so small. It looks in hand, it looks really bad. Right out of the box, the leg was curved. I heated it up and it seems to have straightened out, so that's all right. Here, let's get the accessories. You get one, you get the stand like always, but a whip, a nice whip, but the handle of this whip is so huge. Honestly, almost every single McFarlane accessory is oversized. I don't know what it is, but it's honestly, come on, McFarlane. Let's do better with those. But you know, the articulation on this one is fine. It's, you know, it's got everything you need. But let's get it off the stand here. It actually stands pretty well without the stand, which is surprising considering how it has heels. But one of the biggest improvements over this one compared to the movie version Catwoman is the ankle ball joints that they use. Thank you for switching these. These look so much better than those ones. I'll show a comparison here. But wow, what a difference. Those, to me, anytime I looked at that original Catwoman, I have it and I got it for about $9. The only reason I bought it is the balls here. It just, they stick out so bad. Every time I look at it, that's all I see. Nice details in the hands. Some heart-shaped diamonds here, or whatever they are on the gloves. All right, looking good there. The texture looks cool on the suit. Can bend like that. Legs can do the splits, I guess. She can kick up nicely. But yeah, I'm very disappointed in kind of the proportions here. To me, they just look awful. The face, get a close look up of the face here. They did a fantastic job of that. Give credit where credit is due, but that's really the only good thing about this figure. So let's get into the size comparisons. This will be a real quick one here, and we will wrap this one up. And here we got her next to the one, I think maybe even the very first Batman that McFarlane made for the DC Multiverse line here. I've done a head swap, But yeah, check this out. Let's see if we can get up close to the size of her legs compared to Batman's. Move the arm out of the way there. So her legs go up to his belt, and her torso is so tiny, and yet she's, very close. There we go. Height-wise, she's very close to the same height as Batman. So I definitely prefer my Catwoman to be a little shorter. So we'll do some size comparisons with other Catwomans here. Let's do it. But there's a Batman from McFarlanetoys. Here's the McFarlane Catwoman, Selina Kyle, with some other Selina Kyles here. And let's point out those ugly balls. So way to go changing these. Oh my goodness, those are absolutely hideous. But again, the proportions are awful on kind of both of these figures, but the size difference in the legs, like if this leg basically was put on that figure, I think it would be great. The proportions would be much better. This is not as a soft a diaper piece as that. Very hard to get all these to stand up. But this is probably my favorite one, the DC Direct, DC Essentials. Just really like the proportions, like the size. The face sculpt is great on it. This one's SH Figure Arts from The Dark Knight, and looks great. The face sculpt, it's old, so the face sculpt could be better for sure. But the way the body moves and proportions, I think it looks great. Obviously, it's a little small. Would like it to be a little bigger, but those figures are a little small. So overall, it's an okay figure. Let's check it out with some other lines, and we will, again, we'll definitely wrap this one up. But what one is your favorite Catwoman here? I'm going to go with one of these two, but I'll give it to that one. Let's check out some other figures. Couple of Hasbro figures. We got Deadpool with a custom mask head sculpt, and we got the new Serpentor. So that Serpentor is absolutely huge, as these figures are in the 7-inch range. And here we got her next to a McFarlane Scarecrow gold label and a Harley Quinn. And oh man, glad he's getting rid of the balls in the wrists. Those in the wrists and ankles were some of my biggest complaints with the McFarlane figures. There's a lot of things to complain about the McFarlane figures, but those, in terms of how the figures looked, was the biggest complaint for me, was getting rid of those, and I'm glad he did. And there's Chucky just for some shits and giggles. Next to a couple of NECA Ninja Turtle figures, absolutely towering over Deadpool and the G.I. Joe Red Ninja. And with one of the other Batmans by McFarlanetoys here to wrap it up. This one's a little bigger and looks a little better in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Is this a pickup or a pass? For me, it's still, I hope he puts out a better Catwoman in the near future. I was really looking forward to this one. He seems to put a lot more time, effort, energy, material into the male figures. It is what it is. That's what typically sells. But Catwoman, she's a character that I believe that does sell. Even this one here will probably sell pretty well. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked what you've seen, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all the people that were here from the beginning, and all the new subscribers that have joined on as of recently. I really greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. And a big thank you to Radical Toys for the animation of my intro. Unbelievable job. I can't thank you enough. Head over to Radical Toys on YouTube and Instagram to check out some great stuff.
all done the video.